All right, welcome to the official guide for packing the perfect Chef Army meal kit. Now, I want you to know this isn't just about, putting food in a box. It's way more than that. This is a mission for absolute precision. We have one single goal here, and it's a big one: zero errors. Let's dive in.
So, here's our game plan to get you packing like a total pro. We're going to cover our main mission, zero errors, then how to decode your packing list, get your prep station ready using the FIFO rule, master the 5x5 packing procedure, and then talk about quality control and teamwork. We'll wrap up with how to finish strong and what pitfalls to look out for. Let's get to it.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the mission. And honestly, it's pretty simple. This is all about why precision is everything here at Chef Ami. It's about way more than just tossing ingredients into a bag. It's about upholding a standard, a promise of excellence that we make with every single meal that goes out our doors.
So, let me ask you a question. Before you even touch a single ingredient, what do you think the most important goal is in our kitchen? When you're at your station, what's that one thing you're laser focused on achieving? You got it? Zero errors. That's the one. Every single step, every rule, every little procedure we're going to walk through today, it's all designed with that one non-negotiable goal in mind. Think about it. Our customers trust us to give them a perfect experience. And that whole experience, it literally starts right here, with you. All right, let's move on to decoding your packing list. And seriously, this thing is your blueprint for the perfect meal kit. It's not just a piece of paper, it's the master plan for everything we do. If you can master this list, you're well on your way to getting things right every single time. Okay, so let's take a close look at a real packing list. I know, at first glance, it might look like a lot of information, but don't worry, it's actually packed with visual cues that are designed to help you work fast and, more importantly, accurately. Let's break down exactly what all of this means. So understanding these little cues is absolutely crucial. First up, the asterisk. See that? That little star means it's a pre-labeled item. So your first move is to check the shelf for containers that are already labeled. Easy enough, right? Next, look at the container column over on the far right. This is your guide. You have to follow it exactly. If it says P bag, you're using a produce bag. If it says bag, it's a regular dry goods bag. No guessing. Then you've got this pack early divider line. Anything below that line has to be packed before Monday. And finally, at the very bottom of the list, you'll see items packed and a number. In this example, it's 10. Now, this might seem small, but it's a super powerful final check. It tells the person packing the final bag that there must be exactly 10 unique items in there. It's a simple way to make sure nothing got missed along the way. So you've got the blueprint down. Now it's time to talk about setting up your station for success. And that means we need to cover prep and something called the FIFO rule. A clean, organized station isn't just nice to look at. It's absolutely essential for preventing mistakes before they can even happen. Okay, let's talk about the FIFO rule. It stands for first in, first out. And this is a big one. It just means you always use the open or older products from the cooler before you crack open a brand new case. So always check for open boxes or leftovers first. It's a really simple habit, but it's vital for keeping things fresh and for cutting down on waste. Your station setup is basically a simple 3-step process, super easy to remember. 1, gather all your supplies first. I'm talking bags, scales, labels, the whole shebang. 2, remember the 1 case rule. Only bring 1 case of product to your table at a time. This is huge for keeping all the other product fresh and cold in the cooler. And 3, do a quick audit of your pre-labeled, those asterisk items, to make sure you have the right number before you even start. All right, your station is prepped, you know how to read your list. Now it's time for the main event, portioning with speed and precision, using the 5x5 packing procedure. We've got a standardized system for this, and it's designed for 2 things: speed and, you guessed it, zero errors. Now this procedure is pretty straightforward, but you have to follow these steps in order. No skipping around. Step 1, prioritize the S4s. That means you always pack the 4-person meals first. Step 2, weigh every single item. Use those red digital scales for total accuracy. Step 3, use the correct bags. Just match what it says in the container column. And step 4, arrange your finished items into those 5x5 grids we mentioned. So what's the big deal with this 5x5 grid? Well, it's all about letting you count with your eyes. It's a super simple but honestly brilliant way to make counting fast and visual. You lay out 2 5x5 grids right next to each other, and boom, you've got a perfect batch of 50. You can tell instantly just by looking if you have the right amount. It basically eliminates those simple counting mistakes. Okay, So you've portioned out your first batch, you used the grid, everything's looking good. But we are not done yet. The next step is all about quality control and teamwork. Because you are the final line of defense for quality. It's up to you to protect our customers from any mistakes. And here is a rule that is absolutely non-negotiable. Listen closely. After you complete your very first batch of 50, you must stop what you're doing and call a manager over. They need to double-check everything, the weight, the container, the label, before you continue. This checkpoint is so crucial because it catches any potential problems before they can get bigger. And remember, this is a team sport. When you see a post-it on a batch with 2 names, it means both of you share full responsibility for making sure it's perfect. That means you both count the items, you both verify that the labels match the ingredient, and you both make sure it gets placed on the correct shelf. It's all about that shared ownership of our quality. We are in the home stretch now. Let's talk about finishing strong, which means covering cleanup and the most common pitfalls. The final part of any task is just as important as the first. It's all about how to reset for the next job and, just as importantly, what to avoid. So let's be super clear about the common mistakes you need to actively avoid. First, misreading units. It's so easy to mix up ounces and tablespoons or grams versus units. Be careful. Second, mixing ingredients from different recipes at your station. Keep things separate. Third, using labels or numbers from the wrong meal, a classic mistake. And finally, not using that 5x5 grid and then miscounting the batch. If you keep these pitfalls top of mind, you'll be well on your way to that zero-error goal. So there you have it. From decoding the blueprint to executing with total precision to double-checking everything with your team, every single step we've talked about is designed to help you succeed. The only question left is a simple one. Are you ready to build the perfect meal kit?